A hearty welcome from the High-Bike Testcenter in Paznauntal Valley in Ischgl, Austria. Today we tested 3 naked bikes on the wonderful Silvretta winding roads in the Alps. 3 naked bikes with a lot of character, a lot of technology and a lot of power. To our left we have the S1000R, BMW's naked bike with the engine from the S1000R, a high performance naked bike. Has a lot of electronics, has a lot of engine power, 160 horsepower, good brakes. It's a little bit clinical to me. It's, well, it has no character really. It's very easy to ride on the roads, but it needs higher RPMs. The engine power comes in the higher range. In the middle we have the Speed Triple R, the oldest bike. Its engine has 135 horsepower. The technology in the bike is not the newest. It's the classic naked bike from the 3. It's very easy to ride on the roads, in the winding roads, on the mountain passes. But its throttle response is a bit harsh in the hair needle curves. It's well, your driving experience is a little bit off. Braking is good. Character, it has a lot of character, and the looks aren't that old. It still looks quite fresh, and well, it's a nice bike. To our right we have the KTM 1290 SuperDuke. From the 3 bikes, it has the most engine power, 180 horsepower. Well, now they say 172 horsepower, but still, it's a V2 engine. It has tremendous power, tremendous torque, even in the lower RPMs. On the winding roads, it's a monster. You can drive it just like a supermoto. In fact, you also sit on the bike like on a supermoto. You almost have the feeling you control the front wheel with the handlebar, and there's just nothing in front of you. Character is, well, it's a beast. KTM states it's a beast. The suspension, WP, is great fun. It's sharp and crisp and cornering. Even the hair needle corners are superb. To my left we have our boss, Nasty Niels. And what's your favorite bike?
It's not easy to say what's the favorite bike. All of these 3 bikes have really, they have their target group. I think the BMW is the right bike for technicians like me. It's a perfect bike with a lot of pros. It makes a lot of fun too, but in fact it's from the technical point of view simply perfect, and in fact for me the best bike in the round. The Speed Triple, I think it's the best bike for guys who like the easy life. It's not so much power, but it still looks great. For me, this is the real naked bike. It looks like a real naked bike. This is like a sport bike. This is like a supermoto. It's a real naked bike. It has a great suspension, not the sporty chassis like the other one. And the engine, as you already told us, is not so smooth. It's for a real man. But for some kind of people, it's the better bike. And the KTM 1290 SuperDuke, I think, is the best bike for sporty guys because it has this winning style. Out of the corners, it's so fast. I think it's the fastest bike here in the Alps because the torque of the engine, and also because of the great handling of the front. In the BMW is the better bike on the racetrack where you can go precise lines. But here in the Alps, I think the quick quickest and fastest and sportiest bike is the SuperDuke from KTM. So there is no winner, there is no loser. Our visitors just have to make their right decision with our suggestions.
And to my right, I have another colleague, Fauli. Fauli, which one is your favorite?
I can't agree with you totally, because I think the fastest bike will be the S1000R. But let me go on. You have to help me with I lose some words. If I don't have some words in my Sprachschatz. No, just joking. Well, I think let's start with the S1000R. It's the bike which is abgewandelt, which comes from the which is derived from the S1000RR, and I think you recognize it when you ride it, because it's really everything works and the engine is the strongest for sure. For me, you feel that the engine is very strong, and well, I think it would be the fastest with this bike. The SuperDuke is for me the most fun bike. As you already said, it's a really supermoto style from the ergonomics. Well, yeah, I think the most fun I would have with the SuperDuke, but I think I would be faster with the S1000R. And the Triumph, well, okay, it has less power than the others, 160 horsepower, 172 and just 135. Okay, there's a very big gap. But this is in my opinion, it's a really classic naked bike, and the design is great. When I think Triumph would have done the best if they would have stick to the round headlights.
Okay.
But now they did it like that. Okay, that's okay. But the aero exhausts, it's great, and the sound of all three bikes is great. I think
Best
this is.
sound is the Triumph.
I think that the Triumph has the best sound, because these 3 cylinders, they sound great. The BMW, yeah, for a 4-cylinder it's very loud, and of course the 2-cylinder sounds great always. I would prefer the KTM 1290 SuperDuke, because I think you can have the most fun with it. The next one is the S1000R. And I will wait for the the next stage of Speed Tripper. I think they can't wait very long now.
Here in the High-Bike Testcenter in Paznauntal in Austria, you can test and ride a whole day from 40 models from up to 4 manufacturers. It's a bargain, really. A normal test ride from a vendor is usually just a half an hour. Here it's a whole day. And we had great fun. If you like our videos and our channel, subscribe, thumbs up. And till next time, say Thomas.
Nichts.
Fauli.
Bye.